it's pretty cool. Halloween special here, Sunday Night Funnies. I got dressed up. I got my costume on, and a lot of decision making went into that. My buddy was like, "You should be a Rastafarian." I was all like, "Well, what the fuck is that?" It's like 3 syllables and shit. Like, he's all like, "Dude, it's cool. It's right up your alley. Like, you got dreads already, so you're good that way. But Rastafarian's like weed and like bright colors and Bob Marley." And I'm all like looking at a lava lamp, listening to Bob Marley, smoking a joint, and I'm like, "You got a fucking point." And he's all like, "No, there's more to it. It's like a religion." I'm like, "What? You mean like Jehovah's Witnesses? They just go around and just like hand out joints to everybody, and they're like, hey, every little thing's gonna be all right." That's a religion I could get behind. So this Halloween, I found religion. Give it up for me, yeah. Yeah. So Halloween's more about scary stuff. We got like Jack Skellington over here and shit. Night Before Christmas. Get the reference and shit. It's pretty cool. People always trying to get you to go to like haunted houses, like The Haunt. Go to things like that, and I don't like it because like I smoke weed from time to time, and I get a little paranoid when fucking shit jumps out at me. Like, I got my bubble here, and I'm all like, "Stay out the fuck out of my bubble, or you're gonna get a Dusty Rhodes elbow, just like one of those. Just stay the fuck out of my way." They're like, "No, Trebuchet, you gotta go. It's gonna be great." And I'm all like, "Okay, but on one condition. I get to pick my costume." And they're like, "All right, Trebuchet, we'll bite. What's your costume?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go as the guy who peed his pants." And they're like, "Is that from Star Trek?" "Yeah, it's from Star Trek. Yeah. It's from like the early one, from Picard and them. Yeah. But I'm gonna do this for a couple of reasons, in case I get too scared. You just go ahead and open up the floodgates. People will be like, "Does it smell like piss?" No, it's my costumes, authenticity. Like, Comic-Con, you know, it's a big deal. So, yeah, the haunt is cool. Speaking of scary things, Donald Trump is coming to town on Halloween. This pumpkin-looking motherfucker. This pussy-grabbing motherfucker. This no-tax-paying motherfucker's coming to my town on Halloween. And I think I know what he's gonna be. I heard it. I heard it on the news. I got a sneak peek on what he's gonna be. He's gonna be the Republican presidential candidate for president. It's terrifying. He's gonna win any costume contest he goes to. I'm like, just give him the fucking trophy. Fucking small-handed bitch. Swear to God. But so it's officially gonna be Trick or Trump in Grand Rapids here. That's what it's gonna be. My mom wrote that joke. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mom. So speaking of bad costumes, I know a thing or two about this because we weren't very rich growing up. My mom had to be more economical. And I'll remember this one specific Halloween is when I found out that we weren't that wealthy because there was 3 of us at the time and we had 2 costumes. And my mom was all like, I could see the panic on her face. And she ran to the kitchen and I watched the gears turn. And she got it. She found like 3 whole tubes of Reynolds wrap and she wrapped them around my little brother. And she's all like, "You're a baked potato." Every year after that, one of my siblings was a motherfucking leftover. My older brother, my younger brother, my sister. My mom did it to me. "Oh, what are you, a leftover?" "No, I'm a pissed off kid with a poor mom. That's what I am."
I was a really big fan of Paul Walker. I don't know if anybody in here is a fan of Paul Walker. You like the Fast and Furious movies? Yeah. I was really bummed when Paul Walker died, and I told my friend that it happened, and she was like, "Oh man, that's awful." And I was like, "I know." And actually, the worst part is he had this quote that said, "If I die, do not frown, because know that I was smiling if the speed killed me." I fucked up that quote really bad. Holy shit. Let's see if I ever come back here again in my life. Let's see if I ever... No, I'm gonna come back and fuck up more. It's what you do. Anyone that's been up here knows you just keep fucking up. That's what you do. So this is what, no, it's not, don't fucking feel bad for me. No, don't do that either. Do not do that either. Show me your hate and that's it. All right, I'm gonna end it with this. And apparently I'm doing better without the microphone, so let's just do it. So I'm gonna end it with this. This election is fucking horrible, and I know that I'm closer to Hillary Clinton than I am to Donald Trump.
Yes, you are!
Somehow I still hate her way fucking more. And I think part of that is her slogan, I'm with her. I'm with her is the stupidest shit I've ever heard any presidential candidate come out with, okay? Like, ever. Donald Trump, I don't agree with what he wants to do. At least his slogan, Make America Great Again, is saying, we're gonna do something. I'm with her, you might as well be saying, Hillary is my overlord. Like, it's just a horrible, horrible slogan. And I think the only reason that Hillary Clinton chose I'm with her is because she knew she was taking Bill Clinton around America on a 50 fucking state tour. And she wanted to hear that guy say it. Just get on stage and be like, I'm with her. And you know what? He didn't want to say it. He didn't want to say it. And you know that, when he would be looking at the teleprompter and get to the end of his speech and be like, we need an American president that can give us jobs and keep us secure. And he got to the part where he's supposed to say it, I'm with her. And he didn't want to say it, and he probably looked back, and Hillary Clinton was just on a shot of camera, looking like a fucking Stanley Kubrick movie, just like. And he finally said it. But the one I do sort of feel bad for Hillary Clinton, just for one reason only, and that's because she's dated Bill Clinton or been married to him for like 40 fucking years. Those two met in the 70s in college. Can you imagine going to a party like a kegger with Bill fucking Clinton as your date? Like, they didn't come in and Hillary was like, oh, we're gonna have a great time, right, Bill? And Bill was like, hell yeah, hey everybody, I'm with her. That is not what happened. What's much more likely is she came in and she's like, you're not gonna embarrass me this time, and he was like, just like the fucking cat from Alice in Wonderland. You probably see his teeth, and then he disappears into the party. He goes, well, I don't know about this time. That's my time, everybody. Thank you very much.
The other day I had an interesting conversation with someone. I was telling them how I had stayed up later than I had planned to because I was reading a book. And my friend was like, oh, you were reading a book, huh? No, I like to read. I was reading a book. I stayed up late reading a book. Yeah, you were up late. I realized after that conversation that one, is it's so crazy that people still read. More importantly, we can make anything sound dirty and inappropriate with the right tone, right? Let me give you some examples. This morning, I put dinner in the crock pot. When I get home tonight, I'm putting the laundry in the dryer. I don't like meatloaf. This week, I'm meeting a friend for coffee. Right? Anything we say can be inappropriate with a, lip licking and a wink. So be careful what you're saying. We do say crazy things, though. Crazy things that don't make any sense, but we know what we mean. For example, we talk about two things or two people that are different, and we see, those people are apples and oranges, or that's like day and night. Those are kind of similar. Apples, oranges, they're both fruit, they're both round, right? Day and night, they're both part of our living system. If we're really going to talk about people and things that are different, then we might more often hear, my boss and I just don't see eye to eye. We are like day and apples. Now those things are different. Right? We say things like, hey, we gotta let the dog out, he's gotta go do his business. Like he's walking out in a three-piece suit to write up some contracts in the backyard. I mean, think that's what your dog's doing. I mean, if he is, you've got $1 million deal on your hand. We say things like that. My favorite one, though, is when people say things like, well, needless to say, and then they proceed to tell you anyway, right? Because if we really use our words correctly, then it would be more like, well, needless to say. I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. I earlier made reference to how wiener ruins everything. That you can do with that information what you want. But it was in June, 1 year that gay marriage became legal. I don't know if you guys know that. And as a representative of the gay community, dressed as a teenage boy, as my friends tell me. Thank you. I appreciate the support of gay rights and gay marriage. No, really. Thanks, because now I gotta get married.
Racial tension is so high. Like, I got a lot of older white people trying not to be racist real hard. Which in turn makes them super racist. Like, I went up to this table and I was like, hey, how we doing? My name's Denzel. They're like, oh, good to see you working. What the fuck was that supposed to mean? I've never met this man before in my life. He was like, oh, I'm just happy to see you here. Black guy waiting tables. How about that? God, no. And like, then he like ordered his coffee, and I was like, all right, would you like any cream or sugar? He was like, no, I'll have it black, because black is the best, right? Then he tried to give me a dap, like it was like I think that's the cool shit you're supposed to say to me. I had another guy, like, he ordered a chocolate Coke. I had never heard of this shit before in my life. I'll get you whatever you want. It sounds disgusting, but you can put it whatever you want in your mouth. That's fine. So, you know, I go up, I give him the chocolate Coke. He's like, oh, well, it's surprising you never heard of a chocolate Coke before. You being chocolate and all. I should get a damn award for not choking the shit out of this guy. Like, how racist do you have to be for it to be easier to define people by a flavor? Which is the reason why now I'm calling all my white friends ranch. You can't even be mad at that, because like, white people love ranch. Everybody loves ranch. Put that shit on everything. And it's okay, I can say that because my wife's ranch. No, it's funny because I just got married in August, so thank you. Growing up, my mom always wanted me to, you know, try and date black girls, which I did. You know, I gave it my best shot. But like all the smart and really intelligent and beautiful black women that I went to high school with were dating white dudes. Like, it's kind of fucking up my chances, because eventually then you start running into some hood rats. Not the same. You can try to go up and talk. You know, I used to go up to a group of black girls and I was like, oh, that's pretty. Let's go talk over them. Hi, how you doing? My name's Denzel. Oh, nuh-uh. Nah, you too Carlton for me. I came up dancing and shit. I can't even do that damn dance. It like, I don't know, my coordination won't let me do it. It's messed up. Like, I'm blacker than most people I know. I eat chitlins. I play basketball. I've been to jail a couple times. It's fucked up. Like, it's messed up. I don't know. But getting married it's great. It's just messed up that sometimes people don't have the same, like, you know, I said that, you guys are like, yeah, they're really excited about it. That's great. Not everybody's always excited about that shit. Like I said, I work in a restaurant, I'm a bartender. And I told this guy, a regular man, I was like, you know what? He said, what's new in your life? I was like, I'm about to get married. I just got engaged. And he looked at me like I handed him a suicide note. there's still time. Shit, man. Like, you can tell somebody came in his life and took all of his shit. Just left him and his dog just... I was like, all right, well, why shouldn't I get married? He's like, well, no, all right, it's fine. If you really love her, you should do it. But make sure you get a prenup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling jokes for free tonight. And I work in a restaurant. What the fuck do you think she's trying to get out of this? Aside from, like, you know, good conversation and some dick, like, that's what I'm bringing to the table. What is she going to take from me? My Xbox? Fuck that. Pry that controller out of my cold dead hand. She don't even play Madden. The messed up thing is, like, if we did, like, you know, if we did end up going to court for some shit, I would probably win. Like, but I would probably just get the cat. Which is fucked up because I hate cats. And if you like cats, I'm sorry, you backed the wrong horse, you should be a dog person. Cats don't care about you. I'm sorry. Like, a cat will literally walk up to you. If you have like a glass of water on the table, literally walk up to you, look you dead in the face, and stick his paw in it. Oh, I'm sorry, were you drinking that? It's that good filter water. That's not the shit you put in my bowl. People with cats say dumb shit too. Like, no, my cat's cool. It's like a dog. Go kill yourself. That's not true. Like, you can sit there and call a cat, oh, come here, Fluffy, come here, Muffin, come here, whatever your stupid cat name is. If they do look at you, they just give you emotion through their face. Like, what the fuck do you want? You don't have the string thing, the laser pointer, no treats, nothing. You want nothing. You just want to show off to your friends. Nah, fuck you. That's a cat for you. Cat people also say, and this is like some cat people, like, oh, no, I got a cool cat because it's an outdoor cat. That's just a stray cat that knows where to find food. There's no such thing. Like, is this smart enough to keep finding your house? Your dumbass is this smart enough to keep letting it in with all the fleas and whatever disease it has on, just out there in the streets, running the streets, a gang of cats. Like, that's not a cat. That's not a house cat. That's a hoe. Everybody knows you can't turn a hoe into a house cat. I don't know. Talk a lot of shit about cats, but like, I'd still rather have a cat than a baby. Ever since I got married, I'd say, like, everybody get, oh, when are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna have kids? When are you gonna have... I can't even raise a damn dog right now. Like, why do you think I'm gonna start, like, popping out kids? It's terrible. They're like, have you ever been to somebody's house that just had a newborn? They look awful. They hate life. They don't sleep. They eat with one hand all the time because they're always holding a little son of a bitch. Like, the first thing that they do when you come to the house, oh, you want to hold the baby? Because they're tired of doing it. All they do is just sit down and watch you. It's like, oh, yeah, just, you know, hold his head up. There's all these rules. It just hands you like a ticking time bomb of like vomit, piss, shit, and tears. It's just like you never know what's gonna happen. You just sit there and smile like a dumbass, like, oh! Meanwhile, this son of a bitch is just planning, like waiting to like poop all the whatever cream food they need to give. It was peas today. It all seeps through the pants and shit with a onesie. And like parents, like if you're holding, like, oh, hot potato, you gotta change. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. This is yours. You decided this. I don't know, but that's kind of funny. Like it is adorable when baby little baby poops. You can see the little face. Like as an adult, you know your face is not that cute when you take a shit. You probably ate some shit you shouldn't have. You're probably in pain. But that would be worth wearing a diaper though, just to be able to shit on people and people think it's adorable. I would do that all the time. I would just walk up to people and just shit right in their lap. You're like, oh, oops, that's Denzel. I guess you gotta change them. With younger women, it's not easier to impress them, but it's just there's different things that they're into. Like, you ask a younger woman, what do you find attractive? Like, oh, I like a guy with a nice smile, nice shoulders, you know, make me laugh. I got that shit. You know, I do push-ups. I brush my teeth regularly, you know. Ask a woman who's been through some shit about my age. It's like, oh, what do you find sexy in a man? You know what? I ain't gonna cook for himself and do his own damn dishes and clean his own dirty ass everywhere. That's not sexy, that's just functional. You want somebody who's not half retarded. It's not my fault, you fucked up. Somebody's come into your life and fucked you up, not me. I don't know. Also, dating women with kids, which I think it's amazing that, you know, women can be strong enough to be, you know, to raise a child by herself. The women do amazing things. But, like, if you're a dude dating a girl with a kid, try and make sure the kid kind of looks like you. I dated this woman who was, you know, she was pretty, she had blonde hair, blue eyes, but then, like, she had a child already, who was a little blonde hair, blue eyed mini-me. Now, it was all cool, the, you know, daughter really loved me and everything, but she'd be like, oh yeah, well, I gotta go to work, but I know you got some errands to run. How about you take my daughter with you? I was like, cool. And then when in the store, I realized if she starts acting up, I can't do shit. Hey, come here, get your ass with. Hey, man, put down the phone. No, she's with me. I had to call her like ghetto names like Shaniqua and shit. Like, hey, Shaniqua, come here. Hope nobody notices. Like, whatever, man. If you want to keep acting like an asshole, I'll be in the video game aisle playing Madden, alright? Holler at me when you're done. This is not public school. I will leave a child behind. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave you on this one, because it's fun. Like, some of the most fun stuff about doing a road trip is like noticing all the little dumb shit, like the signs and shit. Like, you can learn a lot about a place, about how many like signs they have for like adult superstores. Which, by the way, is a damn ripoff. My imagination kind of ran away with me. I thought it was gonna be like a Walmart full of like, you know, pornos, pocket pussies, and dildos everywhere. It's like the size of a gas station. Not even like a big one, like a Speedway or something. It's like an Amco or a Sitco, something with a co at the end of it. It's got bars on the doors and everything. Somebody's gonna kick down the door like, give me all the dildos you got. Put them in the bag right now. It's never gonna happen. The dude behind the counter with the ponytail is gonna be okay. But if you ever go, I would highly suggest, I don't even care if you use condoms, because I don't think anybody uses condoms anymore. It's kind of fucked up. Start using condoms, ladies and gentlemen. But you should buy the glow-in-the-dark condoms. It made my dick look like a lightsaber. Which is great until you get into bed and then like you start being a dork about it. You're like, it was still almost really cool until I started going, who's your daddy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been my time. Thank you very much.
I was like, oh. He said he was going to do that like back in 2012, and then he got roasted by Seth Meyers and Obama at the presidential dinner. And then he was like, no, I'm just kidding, I'm not doing that anymore. Then this year he actually came out and announced it, and right out the gate he's making huge promises that he knows he can't. I mean, everybody does, but when you open with, I'm going to build a wall between here and Mexico and make them pay for it. Okay, one, no you're not. And two, why? Why do you hate Mexicans so much? Well, they're lazy and they're taking our jobs. No, which one is it? They're lazy or they're taking our jobs? Because it can't be both. Here's what I think really happens. We go up to Americans, hey, you guys want to do manual labor in a field for $10 an hour? No, we were trying to get that minimum wage raised up, but we'll just hold out and, wait on Social Security until then. Okay, fine, we don't actually need you. Hey, illegal immigrants, you want to do hard work in a field for $5 an hour under the table? Si, senor. Mexican Turk major. And then I'm like, dude, you can't say shit like that when you're running for president. It's not gonna happen. And then he won the primary. And I was like, oh, fuck. Get the popcorn, kids. It's about to be a good one. Oh, man. And then he just kept on, like, piling, you know, just kept saying audacious stuff. Like, people compare his campaign to Hitler, but I think it's more like Lois Griffin on that episode of Family Guy when she tried to run for mayor of Quahog, and she was just like, 9/11 is bad! We gotta stop the terrorists! Man, politics is easy. And then, on top of everything, the tapes got released of him going over the subtleties of how to properly woo a woman with Billy Bush. Smooth. And then people are still like, well, you know what? At least he doesn't sound like another politician. Really? Because that sounds like some shit Bill Clinton would say. Oh man, guys, I'll tell you what. When you're president, you can just like walk right up to him, grab him by the pussy, just do whatever you want to. I got head from a Jewish girl last week, don't tell Hillary. But I mean, you know, at least he like made an effort to hide it. You know, Trump just like gets a new wife every 5 to 10 years. One thing I will say is, if Trump wins this year, it will be on nothing but just sheer blind bragaciado. And it's a big word, sorry. It means he's just talking a lot of shit that he knows he can't back up. And I know I'm not trying to convince anybody either way, because it's like the last minute and I'm not going to change anybody's minds. But I'm like pretty sure he's just going to get shot anyway if he gets elected. So I really don't care. It's going to be like, either El Chapo is going to do it, like, hey, you said you're building walls? I've been digging holes.
I think my roommates time their daily activities around my masturbation cycle. Hear me out. My house is usually quiet as shit. I'm talking middle America after a race crime quiet. Like just not a sound. If I drop a Tic Tac in the kitchen, it reverberates through the whole house. But as soon as I reach for a zipper, all of a sudden they're filming Transformer 7 in the hallway outside of my room. Which, from what I've heard, seems like Michael Bay has another hit on his hands. And don't get me wrong, I finished the job. I'm like Malcolm XXX under pressure. I will come by any means necessary. But it bothers me a little to think they may be doing this shit on purpose. So this week I think I'm just gonna stand in the hallway around their door and unzip my pants and then record the results. So stay tuned for that shit.